Good evening. It has just finished at the Emirates. A very, very, very disappointing Arsenal 1, Bournemouth 2 in the Premier League, and Arsenal stumbling to another defeat, and they are stumbling their way towards the end of the season. Just feels like nothing can go right for Arsenal at the moment, and they are going to have to ask themselves some serious questions, particularly after this one. Mikel Arteta, I was talking before the game, said, had a choice between strong side or resting players, and he went very, very strong. Timber rested and Moreno rested. Both picked up knocks and both apparently not able to start. Otherwise, it was as strong a side as Arsenal probably could have picked. And they didn't start particularly brightly. There was a couple of chances in the first half for the Cherries. Both were off target. Arsenal's best chance to come through Leandro Trossard, who forced a good save from Kepa, who had to watch it very carefully before Declan Rice opened the scoring. A lovely ball from Martin Odegaard, sort of more akin to what we would expect and from the captain that's been missing all too often this season. And a good run from Rice, sort of bent his run across the defenders, and he went round Kepa to score. And Arsenal in front at half time, probably just about deservedly. I think probably a draw would have been about fine at half time. Second half wasn't great, to be honest. Saka had a chance, whipped his shot sort of just wide of that far post, really curling. But other than that, Arsenal didn't really overly threaten, and Bournemouth levelled through their first shot on target of the game. It was Dean Huijsen, linked with Arsenal, course in the summer. He got onto the end of a long throw to header in. And then Evan Nilsson, he turned in a corner, a bit of a sort of poacher's finish, a bit of a scrappy goal from Arsenal to concede. There are suggestions that there might have been a handball, a VAR ruling it as inconclusive and therefore maintaining the on-field decision to award the goal. But either way, Arsenal, it's been the story of the season, isn't it? Not seeing out games, not being clinical enough to go forward. And it is a bit of a problem for Arsenal. I've spoken about it many times before. I think there have been times when you can understand it, when you're chopping and changing your front line, but we've got a fairly settled front line, somewhere close to, 3 out of the front four. Odegaard, Saka, Martinelli played today. Martinelli looked bright at times, by the way, but we just don't move the ball fast enough. We don't ask enough questions, and it is a real concern for Arsenal. It's something they're going to have to learn on. There will be more calls for Mikel Arteta to go after this game. I can understand it. For me, I'm not in that camp. At this moment of time, I'm really not. But it does go to the position where Mikel Arteta can have no complaints if he were to be sacked. And Wednesday is feeling really, really crucial now. And Arsenal must overturn it. This is back-to-back defeats. And look, second place is not secured. City now 3 points behind, and we have Liverpool and Newcastle next. And I'd expect City to win all 3 of their games, by the way. So pressure's on. Speak to you soon. Bye.